3.
Exactly like that.
There you go.
Is the coffee almost ready, honey?
Tondo, I'm only one woman and I've been busy ironing your work clothes. Just wait a few minutes.
Maybe Peppo should be helping you.
I would help you, Mom, but I have to prepare for my big day at Dad's office.
Is breakfast ready yet?
Breakfast is coming.
It'd go faster if you were helping out. Maybe you could get a head start on doing housework with Mom.
No thanks, I'm going to school today.
Actually, we've already called you out. Trust me, we will have so much fun. We can learn how to use the washing machine and the principles of being a good housewife.
That sounds like Dullsville.
And we can bake a cake.
Pie sounds better. Jello pie? Pack up breakfast for me in Wendahall, will you? Grab a seat, pal. We've got a great day ahead of us.
So what's first? Investigative reporting? Will we see a dead body?
Wendahall, no, I work in the ads department. Occasionally we do get to go photograph some pretty pumpkins.
Ugh, ain't that a bite.
Oh, cut the gas.
And that's how you fold a man's shirt. Well, aren't you a real eager beaver?
Sorry, Mom, I'm just not really interested in the ethics of folding laundry.
You've been nodding off at the table every chance you get. Is something wrong? Is this about a boy?
What, are you writing a book about me?
If it's a problem with a boy, it's nothing learning how to fold won't help you with.
It's not, and besides, I'm going to college just like Wendahall.
There are easier routes of life. I'm sure there are plenty of boys who'd find you to be such a doll. Of course, if you learn how to take care of him and maybe work on your posture a little bit. My mother always used to say, back straight, rind up and out.
Good news, bud. My boss is sending us on an assignment.
So what happened? Did someone break a world record? Or are we covering a meeting with a politician because Russia has hit the big red button and we're all gonna die?
Thankfully, no, but we are going to go down to the street for coffee. It's part of my job to grab coffees for the department. I'm sure we'll think of something exciting to do on the way back. Nothing a good break outside won't fix.
So you went to school just so you could go pick up coffees? Are you sure I can't be a squash scout forever? Fishing seems more eventful than this.
You're just here on a quiet day. You should have seen the newsroom after we bombed Nagasaki. I was only an intern then, and look at me now. Cog McMahon. What's up, buddy?
I think I know how to make this day better.
Oh, this is my favorite part of the day.
Oh, great. What are we doing next? Scrubbing toilets?
No, silly. My favorite radio show is on, and we have a bit before we need to do the next chore.
Didn't Dad buy you a color TV?
He did, but I'm not too familiar with how to fix it when something goes wrong. Your father's always so nice to fix it for me when he's home. Besides, I prefer to also look at my magazine while I listen.
Well, then do you also have the chance to help me with homework?
Peppo, I'm afraid it's been a bit since I've done any schoolwork. Best to wait until your father is home.
Wouldn't you like to be able to do something for yourself for once?
I do plenty of things for myself. Look at all we did today. The laundry's done, pie's ready for later, the kitchen is spotless, and I still have time to enjoy what I like. It's been a lot more peaceful since the war, and I...
Do you fold Windahall's underwear for yourself?
Your dad really did give you his smart mouth. You know, when you were younger, I used to work for a toothbrush factory. My seeds were so bright back then, but I did it to help our country, and your father, a veteran. Now, in return, he takes care of me. It's out of love, Peppo.
If that's love, then I don't... People settle for a level of despair they can tolerate and call it happiness.
Of course, Dad.
You're such a hard worker. I knew you'd be able to handle this.
Hello, here's your coffee. Ah, gee whiz. Yes, sir.
How was the coffee run, sport?
Spilled a little, but just peachy keen, sir.
All right, well, I've gotten it cleared for us to join in on the newsroom meeting, since you've been looking for some action.
We don't have to do that.
Nonsense. You can see what I do in the newsroom, too.
Are you still working on your math homework?
Unfortunately. But you can't help, remember?
Well, maybe I can take a glance at it.
Too much for you, huh?
Jolly, I didn't realize it was this hard. What are you supposed to do with the letters?
They're variables, they...
What is going on here? Oh, I see. Wendell, do you happen to know anything about this? What did you do?
Ow, my stem. In my defense, it's not my best work.
You need to fix this right now.
These are fakes. You can tell by the typewriter just slightly in view. Thank goodness this isn't real.
Good cover. I think it's time we head home.
Here's the Jello pie.
Is this how you ladies spent the day?
Not all we did today.
We also had plenty of time to discuss Peppa's future.
Mom still might have some of that left herself.
Sounds like you had a more interesting day than I did.
So, how is your big day at the office? Are you excited to work one day in an office like that?
One could definitely make that assumption.
I think next time we should switch places. Maybe Wendell should try folding his own clothes for a change.
Have you been letting her read those feminist magazines again?
Dad, Sylvia Plath hasn't written that much for Mademoiselle.
Well, somebody needs to wash Windhal's clothes. Why do you smell like coffee? Tondo, you didn't let our sweet baby boy drink coffee.
That's the least of our worries, dear.
It's a funny story, actually.
I'm not sure I would label this as a funny story.